Where's Azazel? Scapegoating, sacrifice, and reconciliation. There's a whole lot of scapegoating going on just now. It's the way of populism and the demagogues who drive it. The script goes like this. Look at how bad things are. It's because of those dirty blanks. The concept is straightforward in politics, but its origin in theology is not quite so straightforward. First off, scapegoat is a mistranslation. The word mistranslated as scapegoat occurs in the Hebrew Bible, Leviticus 16:8. The King James Version of 16:11 translates it this way. Quote, "And Aaron shall cast lots upon the two goats, one lot for the Lord, and the other lot for the scapegoat." End quote. The New Revised Standard Version, published in 1989, puts it this way. Quote, "And Aaron shall cast lots on the two goats, one lot for the Lord, and the other lot for Azazel." Azazel is not the goat, but, we don't know, a demon, fallen angel, a desert waste populated by demons, a high cliff? We don't know, it's not clear. What is clear is that there are two goats. Chance, which the ancient Hebrews assumed was not chance, will decide which one is sacrificed to the Hebrew God and which one will be killed in some other way. Whatever Azazel is, the upshot is that the community will be reconciled with the Lord. Sacrifice is one of those human things that humanity has used to achieve reconciliation with one God or another for millennia. In the ancient Greek epic, the Odyssey, the character Odysseus is portrayed as a master of circumstance and improvisation. Odysseus does what has to be done to save himself in the circumstances he finds himself in. The epic poem relates the story of Odysseus returning home from the Trojan War by sea. The one god that Odysseus wouldn't want to tick off in that kind of situation, Poseidon, the god of the sea, is the god that he manages to tick off. So it is that Odysseus' troubles begin. Tiresias, the great prophet of Greek literature, tells Odysseus how he can get into the god's good graces. The method is this. When he reaches the mainland, Odysseus will take an oar from his ship and start walking. He will keep walking until someone mistakes that oar for a winnowing fan, a device used to separate grain. There, in that place, he will offer a sacrifice to Poseidon. Now, why is that the task that Odysseus is assigned? Well, because by so doing, he will have passed from the realm of the sea, where he is famous, to the realm of agriculture, where he's unknown. Odysseus' penance was to walk so far from his element that the people could no longer even understand his achievements at sea. He was merely a guy carrying an odd-looking winnowing fan. The belief in propitiation and reconciliation from both the Hebrew and Greek traditions remained as Christianity took hold in the Roman Empire. According to Christians, Jesus was the sacrifice, and accepting that he was the sacrifice was the way to reconciliation with God. Whether or not there is a God of the sort posited by traditional Christian theology, forgiveness traditionally goes one way. The reconciliation that takes place is between a God and a person. Christianity hasn't worried so much about communal reconciliation. Getting right with God, as the saying goes, is in essence top-down. Reconciliation among individuals or peoples is not the focus. And herein lies a problem that dogs nations and peoples soaked in Christian thought. It's a theological problem. Scapegoating of the sort that populists do puts the sin on a group, the other, not on an Azazel. But unlike either Azazel or the goat, despised and demonized groups can't go anywhere. They certainly can't go back home, as the recent shouting would have it. How might a nation go about reconciliation among its peoples, then? Oh no, I'm not preparing to propose a quixotic stab at creating a secular ritual of absolution and reconciliation. That's not going to happen. In the case of the United States, I suspect the real means of reconciliation is through what so many Americans hold most sacred: cash. Financial restitution for past wrongs to the children of the enslaved and the children of natives dispossessed of their land and way of life would be a sacrifice for the nation. No pun intended. How about sacrificing the financial resources adequate to the task of solving the current refugee challenge? It would hurt, which is the point of sacrifice.